Welcome in. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. Urias in now. Takes ball one off the plate. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for two.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike one. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
Rutschman retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. And there's the strike.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series grand slam. The swing he will never forget.
And it's 1-1. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
On the ground. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Justin Turner. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Two now. Up the middle. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
The center fielder, number 5.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch, and he just misses. And he pumps it a strike. Tapper back to the mound. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Jorge Mateo now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, Cedric.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox, singing, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started experience later on, but no surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
Frazier stands in now and watches strike one. Sale delivers. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next offering is fouled back. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Fastball almost got him there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Sale ready. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And Sale deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory, and that drops foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds, keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And he deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a pitch. That one to first. Mountcastle to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now back, first baseman, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Now a check swing, but he held up. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Liner, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. In the air, right field. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The wind of the pitch. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. The 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Hernandez pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Santander, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in there for strike one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 2.
Austin Hayes.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ball to strike. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Richard Blyer taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That one's in there, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And takes low for ball one. And a ball evens the count. Out there to center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there for strike one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. No one can get there. It falls in. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Chang with a relay throw. Slide save. And the lead is up to 5.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Blyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2008. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway. Here's Christian Arroyo. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Adam Duvall at the plate. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the monster seats and gone. Adam Duvall blasts one out. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2.
Jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So now Turner in on that right side. And first offering is fouled off. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pitch. To third might be 2. Urias tossed to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joely Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And the 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Adam Frazier. That's in there. 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a strike. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Popped up. Arroyo in position. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Seventh inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now Reese McGuire.
The catcher,
The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a good eye there.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Ground ball to the right side. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
the first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
the batter, the shortstop, Yu Chang.
And next for the Red Sox, Yu Chang. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mateo has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Houck.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Righty to the plate. Base knock center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Ramon Urias. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
Swings through that one.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
One
And
ball,
the count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch just misses.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The 1-1. And downstairs.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. High in the air, out to right. Duvall settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Foul ball there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Right-hander kick steals. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo ranging after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. And it remains 5-2. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Gibson into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So digging in, Christian Arroyo. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Felix Bautista gets the call from the pen. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 74, Felix Bautista.
And that's a little bit high.
Counts 1-0.
Verdugo leads off second with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. Hayes raging back on it. Racing back some more. And it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Devers now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball. That misses, and the count is 1-1. No outs, runner on second. Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And Devers hits that one. And out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And we are all tied up. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging.
Number 2.
Here's Turner now. And there's a strike. Turner swings and drives one deep left field. It bangs off the wall. Mateo relay to second, but he's in there easily.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Darwinson Hernandez on the pitch here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Right side. Santander makes the catch for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's Reese McGuire.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Boston, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That ball's carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Frazier in the box now. Takes strike one. Now fly ball to right center. Duvall on the move. And it's caught. Out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one fouled off. Yoan. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom 9. And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby.
And here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That misses. Ball 1. The pitch. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next is the Red Sox. Not shortstop.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Rob Refsnyder. Big spot for him here. Outside. The 1-0. Into center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo. Strike on the outside corner. That's strike 1. Hernandez in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Nope.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 10th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Now into the game at Alberto Mondesi. He's in at shortstop. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Hout back to work. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Here's your 1. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
1 down, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. Hayes leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Adley Rutschman. Ground ball right side. Arroyo whips it to first. Out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're dialed into the show. Look at me. Not measuring up how. Michael Gibbons gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. And here is Devers. He's already homered here in this one.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just outside. Now 1-2. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First